What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Overdrift.
Yeah.
And today, I want to do something with Flak, and I feel like I haven't done like a charge shot Flak in quite some time. So
Get the flak attack. Well, it's not there. There it is.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so then what are you going to do with it? You going to assault it? You're going to...
That's a great question. And the answer is... no.
And then what are you doing with the shield, if anything?
You know what? Maybe I don't go shield today. I do shield regularly enough, and
Okay.
maybe I won't.
Let's see. You could do assault. You could do firefly. You could do engineer. Those are basically your three.
Firefly gives me some self-damage resistance, which means that I can do some other things, and that would be reasonable.
True. Of course, you're just doing charge shot, so you really aren't going to like do too much damage to yourself.
Or I can just go like carrier, and without a shield, the swarms will just be angrier.
That is true.
So.
Well, you'll be slow as molasses.
Yeah.
And doesn't really do anything to boost your flak gun at the very least.
Yeah. Well, I'll do something like this. It's probably fine.
Plus, Firefly gives you a backup damage while you're charging.
No, I'm not going to back up. I'm just going to go forward.
Oh. All right. But you could be the oath of backing up, Paladin. Oh, look, Obsession.
Magnitude. If I'm charged shot and I need to charge my shots.
That's fair. I
I
mean, you could take improved thrusters and just get blink started right away. Regeneration to work on throw away the shield.
Yeah, because that will take out a lot of things in the pool and make everything else consistent. So doing that earlier is probably better.
That's fair.
Getting shot by everybody.
Yep.
All right.
Serato. Nope. That's Spitfire. I don't know why I was so convinced it was going to be the Serato Titan.
I've never heard of that guy.
I know.
And I think you made him up.
I didn't.
Oh, is someone else writing fan fiction?
I wonder, is there Nova Drift fan fiction?
I don't wonder.
Oh, he knows.
What? No. It's more like
I
the
see.
opposite of I don't want to know. I could get payload here, but there's also rapid reconstruction. I said getting that early is for the best because it will take out shield stuff from the pool.
That is true. All right, let me pull up.
Are you looking up fan fiction?
I'm literally going to AO3 and typing in Nova Drift. Unlikely to find anything, but I am curious.
I'm not a politician.
No, that's AOC.
Oh. More payload.
I'm getting Novas and Drifts, but no Nova Drifts.
Look, now that just means you gotta mash those fanfics together.
What you're saying is I gotta be the one to make the Nova Drift fan fiction?
I mean, you're the one that seems to be particularly interested in it.
And I bet you I could. I actually do know the names of the things.
No, you don't. You always say the wrong ones. Like you just said Serato Titan earlier. What the hell's that?
Look, Obsession.
Charge shot.
I'm literally gonna have to have a character in the story that's like the Michelangelo, who's just like
Just a good artist.
Nicknaming everyone.
I don't know if he was known for nicknaming.
Depends on. Unless you're still on the artist over there.
Well, yeah. What are you talking about?
The turtle.
Huh.
Boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mikey was generally the one that gave all the various turtle villains their funky names.
Is that what his friends called him? Mikey Langelo?
Mikey Langelo. No. They just called him Mikey. Also, you're like half dead. Be careful. Watch your bananas.
You say I'm half dead, but I don't have a shield. I regen fast. That's
and you're
just
boosting,
the nature
so
of my
you're
life
regenerating
now.
fast too. Sure, but you don't have any of the actual regen talents other than the shield itself.
Yeah,
the lack of shield itself.
Yeah, that's all you need.
No, it's not.
What else do you need in this life?
Life and money. If you'd like to give Lee money, you can go to patreon.com/ultrac. Link in the description. Lee spent a fair amount of money trying to get this audio.
I hope it sounds good this time. I know I've been struggling with it. Everyone's been letting me know. Trust me, I've been working on it.
So be nice, but be truthful. But if you're too truthful, Lee might just auto-defenestrate. So please be nice.
I would say that I would just jump out my window, but honestly, I think the ground outside's too soft. I'd have to find a higher vantage point or the bridge or something.
That don't do it. But yeah, legitimately, you might kind of just squelch into the ground out there.
Adrenal.
The house that we are currently living in has a... Whoa, what the heck?
It has a whoa, what the heck?
He came in with just a weird collection of...
He had friends. He had an entourage. Like that one show. Friends.
Jeopardy? Oh. The house we're living in has a questionable septic system instead of public sewage.
Sewage.
Hey, your rapid fire's pretty good. So, the ground right there, specifically, is a little squelchy. And the septic needs a very expensive repair. But that's for my dad to figure out. Splinter's not bad.
We're kind of going for a one shot, one thrill.
Oh man, it's the Station Omega. Level up. Hull strength is
we're shooting
good.
fast enough where warp strike is an interesting option. That said, hull strike.
Yeah, I don't think you need it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if your velocity is enough to really warrant the downsides.
Swing and a miss.
Did you know there's vulnerabilities over there?
I had no idea.
Huh. Well, then it's a good thing the game told you. He's speeding up the spin.
He's using the boost to chase.
He's also got a lot of health after breaking all those nubs.
Yeah.
I have a feeling this fight could take a little bit.
It's fine, probably.
Heavy caliber. Absorption. Real good. Yeah, shooting inside is particularly good because you get the full force of the splinter. Speaking of turtles.
Think this guy's a turtle?
No, we were talking about Mikey earlier.
Well, yeah, the artist.
No, look here, you. I mean, some versions he is also an artist, but reroll. There's also a boost in there too.
Holy crap!
That reminds me, there's a Magic the Gathering set coming out that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles based.
Yeah.
And something 2 nickels meme. They have two different cycles of cards in this turtle set that follow the same idea, and they screw both of them up.
Shocker.
And I'm like, guys, how do you do a set and then mess it up? Kind of like the idea of, they were like, we've got 4 new cards in this set. There's north, there's south, there's east, and there's avocados. Guys.
I mean, to be fair, avocados.
I mean, I like avocados too, but like, it's clearly that you're supposed to do the set right.
So Ricochet is technically worse for Flak than any other thing.
Yes.
But
because you lose projectiles.
Of that,
you kind of want to
never
do it.
Done it.
You kind of want to do it because it's funny.
Look, the old Ricochet and shotgun. Everyone's familiar with that. At high velocity.
And the high velocity is pretty good.
See, that's pretty neat.
That's not bad at all. You didn't lose a lot of. I mean, you did lose a lot of projectiles, but you didn't lose enough projectiles.
You lost a lot of projectiles, but you didn't lose a lot of projectiles. Just a lot of projectiles.
Just some projectiles. But yeah, literally they have a card that's does machines. There's a card cool but rude.
Party dude.
Yeah, and then there's Party Dude. And then the 4th card of that set is like Leonardo's Resolve. And it's like, but why?
No, that's how the song went, right? Leonardo's Resolve.
It's not. And they do it twice.
These turtle boys don't know how to solve.
Exactly.
Teenage Hero Turtles.
Yes, it is. I remember I'm looking, trying to find what the second set was, because again, they do it twice in the same set.
Grab that Force Armoire.
Maybe I just saved the image earlier. Oh yeah, and this was a boost.
And got it.
But they have another set in the same turtle stuff. That it's Leonardo, Leader in Blue, Donatello, Way with Machines, Raphael, Most Attitude, and Michelangelo, Mutant BFF. And it's like, guys, again, you picked 3 of the 4 pits of the song, and then you just didn't with the last one. Why?
To get you to talk about it, give them all this free advertisement.
I'll give you advertisement and tell people don't do it because it's stupid.
Well, yeah. Well, most people have been saying that about all these constant
The universes beyond. I know.
Where they're not particularly well thought out, but they're money.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's just like, I personally don't have a problem with conceptually with universes beyond. I know that's a bit of a hot take. The whole point of Magic the Gathering is that you are literally going between realms, literally planeswalkers. So the idea that there could be a realm that is just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles New York isn't that weird. So sure, you can do that. But if you're going to do that, you gotta do it right. And it's so not difficult. Especially when you like that one, where it's like you knew what you were doing. You had 3/4 of a theme song, and then you just didn't on the last. Like, why?
Because they know that it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so people are going to buy it anyway.
Yeah, look what happened to the Spider-Man set. That Spider-Man set,
Fair.
they can't give that crap away. The Final Fantasy set sold really well, but they also put in the effort on that set.
There's part of me that wants to try to do a Siege Weaponry Charge Shot build.
Siege
for
weaponry
maximum,
with charge shot.
maximum spiciness.
That would be very spicy. And you are Firefly, so it's
yeah,
the least spicy spice.
That's why I'm thinking about it. It's like Warpath is fine, even if I decide not to. So we'll
Yeah, because as long as you get the kill, you start the next charge a little bit faster. Oh, it's the Duck Dweller.
it's Krabby Patty. Why are you so Krabby Patty?
And then there's nothing in there from Rise of the TMNT, which is real sad. People are just like... There's already a card in Magic the Gathering called Hot Soup. You could have just reprinted that for the Turtle set. And
Turtle Soup?
well, no, Turtle Soup is a different thing, but Hot Soup is specifically a Rise thing. But for the 12 of us out there who liked Rise, and those who like Turtles and aren't aware of Rise because it was advertised poorly.
My turtle knowledge extends to the original cartoon, the first 3 movies, and like the various arcade games.
Which reminds me, the Splintered Fate got another DLC. We should totally co-op that on a stream again at some point.
Who's it got this time?
They got Alapex, who you probably don't know who Alapex is because...
What happened to the rest of the owl? Just his pecs?
Nah, look here. Alapex is one of those characters where you're going to see the character and be like, I'm entirely unshocked that James is excited about Alapex being in the game. She is she's a ninja. Of course, they're all ninjas. she's got kunai as one of her default weapons, and it apparently can get all of the same bonuses that you can normally give to shurikens, which seems cool.
Well, yeah, when you have a real built core like that, anything that you do your weapons is gonna work out well.
Yeah.
Because she's got pecs. It's in her name.
No, look here, you. He's also an Arctic fox, so.
I thought you said it was an owl.
No, I said Alopex. That's her name.
Like aloe vera?
Alopex.
Man, that's a weird name for an owl.
3 heavy calibers, baby.
Fusilade.
So, Alea got into a big TMNT kick, and so she and I have been going through all the different things. She watched everything in a weird order, because she watched the live action movies when she was a kid, and then she watched the 2012 Turtles, then watched Rise, and she's still waiting to go back to the older. She's like slowly working her way backwards through the series.
If she waits long enough, Ron Paulson will have voiced every turtle.
That's the goal, anyway.
The only thing I know is that Ron Paulson has voiced multiple turtles over the years. I couldn't even tell you which one he hasn't done yet. I believe
He hasn't done Leo or Mikey yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was in the original cartoon. He was Donatello, and I think more recently he was Raphael.
Backwards.
Backwards.
He was the original Raph,
Yeah.
and then in the 2012 version he was Donatello. And then in Rise he was a weird foot mystic. He was a weird foot. Rise at the TMNT is one of those shows where if you look at it on the surface, it's real easy to write it off as like some Teen Titans Go nonsense, right? Where they're like, you guys went a little goofy with it. You made some changes for whatever reason, and just write off Rise as no goo.
Sure.
Because like episode 1, they lose their iconic weapons and have to pick up new weapons.
That is a choice.
Right. And it's almost more Cartoon Network-y, really focusing on almost more the teenage aspect more than anything else. And then, like, for the entire first season, Shredder's not a thing. It's just one random foot recruit and 2 foot mystics trying to bring the Shredder into existence.
We've all been there.
And then they go real weird with it. But
I feel like if I'm gonna do
you're gonna do it, you want to do it now?
I just gotta be careful with my holds.
Yeah, just be ready to let go of the shot as soon as you need to.
Also, I gotta get power reserves at some point in the future. Because I also have Rancor.
Oh yeah, so you slow.
So it all builds up well together for damage, but when it comes to
moving
and grooving,
yeah.
Run. They'll never catch me.
I think
I'm too fast.
So yes. Long story.
Too late.
Slightly less long. If you are a fan of Turtles of any kind, 2012 Turtles has the best Splinter in all versions of the Turtles.
Ow.
Rise has the opposite problem where their Splinter is terrible, but Rise does some really cool things late in the series.
Are you saying that he doesn't rise to the occasion?
No. Rise takes a lot of liberties with the story, which again, comic book rules.
Well, there is a big liberty in New York where they're from.
It's true.
So I guess that makes sense.
It's worth giving it a watch. That's where I was trying to get to.
I don't know where I was trying to get to.
Nah, I was just kind of rambling, and you were letting me ramble, and I appreciate it. But you're like, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I'm just gonna let him ramble and then make the dumb jokes because that's all I gotta contribute. I understand.
Look, in any conversation, dumb jokes are all I got. Targeting is always pretty good. Incendiary Strike, I took it even though I meant to just look at it, but
Incendiary Strike could be good for some of like the big bosses.
The individual shots do not overlap, so it's for a big many bullet weapon like this. It's actually not amazing, which is why I was just going to hover over it and pontificate that for a second, but I have it now.
Look, it could still be nice.
It's technically some amount of damage.
It is technically some amount of damage.
Really need to start hard rolling for freaking
power reserves.
Power reserves, yeah. Because we are not fast.
No.
Yeah. Probably get some antimatter rounds on here too. I was just thinking I need more self-damage in my life.
I mean, you've been fine so far.
Yeah.
You can make your burn better.
Yeah, but like I said, I think I very much need to 3 ricochets.
That would be so bad. But you could take the explosive growth.
Yeah, right.
And now you're going to take 6 of whatever the next thing is.
Well, hopefully it'll be worth it.
Nice. That ricochet coming in clutch.
problems.
Yeah, but it's Flak. It's gonna happen.
Ricochet, the cause of and solution to all of my problems.
Yes!
Got him. Man, this guy he's built different.
Yeah.
I'm built different. By different, I mean incorrectly.
No, you are the only correctly.
No,
Sorry to any other Lee out there.
No. I've met many more correct Lees. Okay. Stabilization. To get power reserves.
There you go.
We can no longer delay this.
Oh, that gives you 5% thrust right here, right now.
It does.
You're rolling in speed.
Got him. Double got him.
I don't think that one got him.
I don't think either of them got him. Right. Oh, there's just some little dinkles. All right. About to hit the wave 100. Got an armor fragment just in time.
I'm a fragment.
Another armor fragment just in time.
I'm a fragment. Reroll. Let it charge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, get out of there. Let it charge.
Oh, look at this
That's
size of that one.
Oh, I see a reroll in there. Among many other things. Man.
Like, this weapon is not strong or fast or good at anything ever.
Alright, so how do we fix it?
We eventually die and do another run next week.
Okay. Oh boy, that could be bad.
I said eventually die.
Look, what if we switched all the damage to burn?
Yeah, but then why am I charging it?
Because it's still bigger damage? Like, isn't it still big? Isn't it still a bigger hit even if it's burn instead of?
Not really.
Is it not?
It doesn't convert the weapon damage. Oh, the charge shot? I don't think. The burn is an additional thing to the bullet. It's not.
But the charge shot doesn't.
I don't believe so. Someone will correct me
Oh,
when
look,
I am inevitably wrong.
Look,
I
we
don't
can
believe
look
so.
at the mod the next time you're in the level up screen. See what it what it says there. Wow.
Just. All right.
Charge shot right there.
Total weapon damage, projectile velocity, projectile side, blast radius. Charging improves projectile count as well.
Okay.
So.
And then purification just lowers weapon damage and adds burn, right?
You're talking about.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Well,
that is-
purification lowers my weapon damage by 20%,
to add more burn, more
Yeah.
ignite.
and this
then
just
corrosion
adds,
just adds.
some burn to the bullets that hit, which is it's fine.
Okay.
What I really need though
It's power reserves.
is power reserves. I have a lot of rerolls.
You do indeed. Ally
So-
specialist.
We can really look for it. Also, saturation fire.
could be really good.
Weapon count to siege weaponry.
Well, although because you're charging,
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Well, it does extra damage. Well, yeah, but since I'm charging, it's weird. So
yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Power reserves. There you go. You could winnow.
I have some level of maneuverability now. But now I gotta fight this idiot. What a shot. Don't worry. He'll die. Eventually.
Eventually. Probably 2 more shots.
Got him.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
When the game itself gets just tired of your nonsense. Just says I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
I probably should get some level of homing on this. Just.
Yeah, the first tier of homing is probably not a bad idea.
And the extra butt shots are always.
Butt shots are always nice. You heard it here first, folks.
You may have wished you didn't. I am sort of in that camp. All of a sudden.
You said it.
Yep. And I immediately regretted my life. If that's not the name of my autobiography, I don't know what is. All right. I don't know how to tell you this. I'm not convinced this is good. There's probably a reason why I don't do it very often.
Yeah. To be fair, I really think that it does not get enough of a benefit from charge shot to make it worthwhile.
Probably not. Hey, look. Target.
It's like you could maybe do the charge shot singular strike method. Combine all the projectiles into one beefier hit.
Yeah.
But I think that you have done before.
I have done that, yes.
The way you're doing this weapon is fairly decent at clearing out waves of things, although there are other weapons that could do the same thing. But anything with more than like 4 hit points just kind of gets tickled by your gun.
It's fine.
I'm a fragment.
So how far do you think this one's gonna go?
I think you're going to have to fight desperately through wave 120. And I don't think
I
you
don't
make
even
it.
have that James optimism today.
I'm watching what you're doing. It ain't your fault, but this
Well,
gun's.
These were all the decisions I made. It's absolutely my fault.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
All of my life's decisions led me to this moment.
6 double taps.
I could do
You
it.
fire once a year, but then you just go.
I could do it. I could.
Yeah, I mean, you could. Is it good? Probably not. But you could also re-roll and get 6 twin strikes and be like, what the shit?
I can get blast radius to get into concentrated blast to get into antimatter rounds and.
It could. Would it help?
I mean, it's a little more power per bullet.
I think at that point, I think Candescence and Corrosion might be better. Might be more damage.
Look, I almost want to save my 6 for Grandeur. That's definitely going to show up.
Sure.
It's right around the corner.
Well, let me roll. You got 16 rerolls. Or take the blast radius. I just think the blast radius itself
If
doesn't
blast
do you,
radius
like,
comes up again,
anything.
I will take it. Before, something else I see that I want.
Like a loaded mines is fine.
Well, you know what? Homing strike. Alright. Really hold on to the shot. Oh. And I should have trusted. Okay.
The homie strike is helping.
That's why they call it the homie strike.
That's right. Did you ride or die?
Oh, and we will die.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's... That's what we call a little bit of damage.
It's gonna... Look, I don't have to worry about transitioning the fight too early for the Vortex.
That is true. That's all that is. You're just pre-gaming the Vortex bit. Because really, at the end of the day, it's night.
That's the true Nostradamus. Never before has a more prophetic thing been said.
I can't even claim that one. That's a Shady Penguin line. And even he probably got it from somewhere else. All right, now the real question is, can you get him below half before the second twist around?
Your sentence is too long. Can I get him below half?
I think you'll get him. I think you're just going to be here a while. Just, do you have to go through 2 entire cycles is the question. There's half.
Oh, we did it. They said it couldn't be done.
Who did?
Several people, I'm sure.
No. Don't listen to those people. You could do it.
But I'm one of those people.
But you could do it. You knew you could do it.
I don't know where I am anymore.
You temporarily screen wrapped right, which meant you blinked off of his
Those
thorax.
2 Tracer guys that came out really...
Yeah, they were really trying to mess with you. Man, if you had Terminate...
Yeah? You're saying that's something else I should invest in?
Not necessarily. I'm just saying if you had it, you'd be able to get out. You'd be out of this fight already.
I'm still going to have to deal with a phase 2.
That's what I was worried about. Come on, just hit him. Like, go, go, go. There you go.
I used the Vortex's gravity to freaking do a wanted bendy shot.
Yeah. Bend the bullets. But yeah,
there we go. Successful run is success.
Good, because I don't know if you're hitting 1,000,000 points. I don't know if you're hitting wave 240. Boost and many other things.
We can go skirmish to get to terminate.
I don't know if it's going to help you enough.
Or I can roll looking for blast
Something
radius
cool.
or...
The Grandeur.
Yeah, well, there's blast radius.
Candescence.
I prefer it fresh. We've never made that joke before.
Nope.
That's a brand new original joke just for you.
Yeah, exactly. Something store-bought is fine.
We have essence at home. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we're starting
We're
to...
starting to cook a little.
Phantom Strike.
Phantom Strike's a decent thing, but it could mess you up. There's the Concentrated Blast if you want to still go for those antimatter. Got him.
Yeah. Oh, it was a crab battle.
Yeah.
Got him.
Oh, he didn't get got. Oh, there he goes.
Like I said, got him.
Man, remember way back when those guys could come in and spawn snakes?
Ah, the old snake spawners. They need to make a comeback.
They do. I love those guys. They look so silly. They're just silly gooses.
They look like those, like, little firework things you can get that just poop out little poop worms.
What are those called?
I don't know. The,
Poop worm fireworks?
yeah. It's the official name.
Well, I googled poop worm firework, and the first thing I got is a pooping dog firework.
But it's the same kind of thing, I'm sure.
Are they just called snakes?
They might be.
Yeah, they're just snakes. That's far less cool.
As long as they're not on any Monday to Friday plane, I think we're okay. Hey, antimatter rounds. How hard do you think this is gonna hurt?
Ah, you'll be fine. You'll barely notice.
Yeah. I barely noticed. Right. All his little compadres have been decompadred.
Decompadre. Isn't that like popular song from a few years back that was just friggin' everywhere?
Yes.
Decompadre. You lost on that one?
I'm good at the contemporary musics.
Despacito.
Yup.
Oh, all right.
Sure is.
Man, that song was everywhere. How'd you escape it?
I
Boo-hoo!
don't like. I listen to like classic rock on my radios if I'm listening to radio at all.
That's the way to do it. Man, I was playing Arc Raiders the other day, and some guy was walking around with an open mic just blasting classic rock. He had like Journey and Styx, and I was like, yeah, this guy's cool.
As long as he doesn't stop believing.
I know. But, well, to be fair, somebody else stopped believing. You should
No.
take the obsession.
But then I would have all of the things that you want me to have.
Yes, correct. That is why I say you should take the obsession. That is exactly why you should take it. Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Oh, but
You should. I think it's funny, but I did because I'm always going to tell you to. I like seeing the 3 keys because one day you're going to do it.
yeah, and you're like, this is the build for
Oh,
it.
this is not the build for it. I'll still have you take the 3 keys if you listen, but you shouldn't have listened.
But I have to listen to you.
You don't.
I do.
I ramble about turtles and classic rock on Arc Raiders. But yeah, there's that guy was blasting stuff, and then there was another guy that was just like, dude, shut that shit off. Nobody wants to listen to that. Everybody in the lobby shot him. I was just like, yes. Like he was mad. He was like, dude, I gotta listen for sounds of the robots. You're clogging up the sound with your bullshit. And everybody's like, dude. This guy's out here just vibing, and you're harsher than the mellow, man.
Yeah.
Guys out here blasting separate ways, and you're just being a whiny brat.
In a PvP environment, you gotta make friends, not enemies.
Exactly. Classic rock's a way to make friends, man.
As he proved. Broken a million.
Wow. The build has gotten better. You're starting to cook. Well, not cook because you didn't take kid essence yet. You do have incendiary strike.
So it's a light smolder.
Yeah, you've got the coals. And I don't mean the clothing store. With a C, not a K.
Okay.
All right. The targeting might be good.
Nah, that lowers velocity.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was. I didn't realize that. Oh yeah, you already have targeting, so that would have been the other one. You have no shield, so 7 defiances is not bad,
It's not bad.
and it prevents you from having to even think about trying a 7X's build
ton
with
of
this.
plating and a ton of self-damage resistance.
Correct.
So I could just do that.
It's probably the smart, safe option.
Alright.
And then if you do that, you can also take like corrosion and then like Dying Star to just kind of help with your damage if you wanted. Because you've got so much self-damage resistance now.
Probably at self-damage cap. I have to imagine.
I would hope so.
As I miss all of my shots.
Missile.
Miss all of my shots.
Well, we gotta schedule you a doctor's appointment. If you've missed all your shots, we gotta get you up to date.
That costs money.
Yeah.
My medical plan is don't get sick. If get sick, find a cheap plot of land.
If you'd likely to have a better medical plan, Patreon.com/Uncle please. If you've got a rich uncle who's
It's a real shame that those Scottish lord things were a big scam because like all I would need is like a square foot of space somewhere.
That's true.
Man, so many snakums. Snakums.
Did you ever eat steakums when you were younger?
Yes, I did.
I was like, I knew you grew up in the less than affluent
Yeah.
households. Steakums were,
A staple.
yeah.
Hot dogs, PB and J.
Yep. Spaghetti.
Yep. You just pasta.
For those who are unaware, steakums are a freezer box of real thin, low quality sheets of beef.
Yeah, it's food.
It's technically food. And you put that on, like, if you're real fancy, you get like a sub roll, but you didn't have a sub roll, you had white bread.
I can get the corrosion at no cost. I'm not going to get the purification.
Yes. And you don't need the purification to get Dying Star. You only need corrosion.
I'm still not convinced on Dying Star yet.
That's fair.
But,
But at least the candescence and corrosion doesn't hurt you anyway.
oh god, it hurt me in some kind of unforeseen way, and now I'm dead.
Yeah, just bread, a little bit of mayonnaise, steakums. If you happened to have some sort of pepper and or onion that you could put on there to convince yourself it's a Philly.
Like, it depends on what era you've been poor. I've been poor for many eras, so I know all the tricks. One of the more contemporary ones is, you can get a whole Red Baron pizza for like $3.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's that.
Red Baron is not exactly the best quality pizza, but I got the nostalgia for the Red Baron pizza.
Obviously, you got your ramen.
Oh yeah, of course. I still do the ramen. Although, literally right out there, right now, I did splurge a little bit to try a slightly better ramen. because I watched like an Epicurious type video where they had like professional ramen chefs rate all of the.
I didn't realize you were rolling in dough all of a sudden.
Rolling in dough is not the correct term. I've been working.
It's no longer dough. It's in noodles now.
That is true. I've been working a lot of overtime and bad at saving money. I really got to get better at that for so many reasons. Oh, wave 200. Huh.
I'm normally pretty good at saving money, except for this week where I spent $8 gajillion trying to fix audio.
2026 has been you have spent a fair chunk of money here in 2026. Because you got all this.
Got him.
There you go. You got all this excess audio stuff. The 3D printer, I think, was purchased in January.
That was
right?
back when I was like, I have a little bit of money. I'll work on getting a 3D printer because that, if I use it right, it will pay for itself over time and everything.
And then we've got a convention that we're going to in July.
And just I travel and all that. Try to at least see the family twice a year.
Yep.
Everything costs money, and I got precious little. And especially now with all this audio garbage. So God, I hope it sounds good.
Yeah, I agree. Cause
begging you.
I think Lee might lose his mind a little bit more than usual if the audio is still not up to snuff. But you guys tell us what you need. If it's still off, tell us what you think. Just be honest, so we can make sure it gets fixed proper.
But also don't be awful.
Yes, honest but not awful.
Constructive criticism.
Yes.
Not poopy butt face criticism.
And if you've got ideas for...
Well, plenty of people have plenty of ideas. They've already posted many of them.
Well, yes.
But I don't know if it's fixed. Like, I did a test recording and it sounded fine. But the last time I did a test recording, it sounded fine. And then we did a video, and then there was a buzz halfway through that, and I was just like, well, we've already,
done.
It's too late to go back now, so I just have to apologize, and I'll try to fix it more later.
Yes.
So we did another test recording before this, and it sounded great. So if it doesn't sound great now, something catastrophic has happened mid-recording, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything's awful forever.
But we'll figure it out.
Some people were saying it was a high-pitched noise, and maybe some people can't hear it because they're older, and once you get older, you can't hear the high-pitched noise. So maybe that's just how we filter out all the youngins. We just become an old person channel.
Oh yeah, we'll keep the high-pitched whine in to keep the chitlins out.
We'll just be the frickin'...
We're officially an 18-plus stream, not because we're gonna do anything lewd or anything, just because we have a whine that the kids can't hear, or only the kids can hear. I mean,
and then when they do hear it, then they got a whine that I can hear.
True.
So, hopefully it's fixed.
Hopefully.
I guess it's the long and short of that. Also, crab right into
the boil.
Nonsense. Well, maybe I'll get close enough to get some of that XP. Maybe. No.
Alright.
I could have dove in and got rid of it, but then it would have put me at no health, and I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Thank you for the comment, Steve. I don't know if anyone's going to say that. If they did, I don't know if their name is Steve.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know either. How many Steves have you ever met in your life?
Personally, or just know of?
I'd say personally, because there's plenty of like Buscemi's and
McQueen's. And
yeah. So I'd say personal. I can think of 2 offhand.
Off the top of my head, I don't know. I cannot say with entirely certainty if I've ever met an actual Steve.
Yeah. I can with definitivity say I have met definitivity met 2 Steves, although one of them goes by Steven. Oh, that means I have 3 then. Because I just thought of another Steven.
Ah.
One that was a young kid, Steven, that used to go to church with a million years ago. I say young kid at this point. He's probably
young when you knew him.
Young when I knew him, probably getting close to 30 in his of his own. Good Lord, that's something. My current boss is a Steven, and they're the big boss, and they're a Steven because they're from an older generation, as it were.
Or just, you're in a professional setting.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm Steven here.
True. Boost! And then I did have one cool Steve, but everybody called him Steve-O.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've known of a Steve-O.
Well, yeah. Our Steve-O is not quite that kind of a Steve-O, but it's... He was great. Haven't hung out with him in ages, but used to do D&D.
Me either.
A million years ago, when Steve-O had a Dragonborn wizard. Man. I miss D&D. We gotta do more D&D. We've got ideas, but we gotta do them.
Yeah.
If you like Dungeons & Dragons at all, you should go check out the VOD channel. We did a stream recently.
It wasn't recently.
Yeah, because it was November? Has it really been that long?
It was maybe December.
Maybe December. Either way,
winter-ish time.
Yeah, go to the VOD channel, link in the description. Go watch the D&D stream. Tell us how you feel. Because we'd love to do more. But gotta get views for us to make it worthwhile, which it did good live if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it did pretty good. It did at least halfway decent. Enough to warrant potentially doing another one at some point.
Yeah.
Got it.
At some point, I would personally love to do other non-D&D ones, but also gotta be able to convince everyone to learn new systems.
There's your dying star. I don't know if I like the constant damage because I'm already doing a lot of damage to myself.
Yeah, no, do it then.
We're really compounding.
A rupture is not bad.
Heavy cal.
2 heavy calibers might not be bad. It's more weapon damage.
14% more weapon damage, 14% less of velocity, 4% less rate of fire, and
3% hull and shields.
And
hull.
Yeah, and the weapon recoil.
Yes, but 14% weapon damage. Okay. There's another blast. There's
2 friendos.
Yeah. I like friendos, but I don't think
yeah,
I don't think they're worth.
I almost said Scott. That's how appalled I was.
I know.
You can't be James if you're out here disparaging friendos.
I like friendos, but for your current build, I don't think that a couple of friendos are going to be worth the hull you lose.
I don't think the downsides are worth the upsides here.
I agree. You could take something like a mines and get like a loaded mine.
Yeah, but that's always the answer.
Oh yeah, because it's good. Either loaded mines or an attack ally. Like
rupture could be.
You could do outrage module. You have because you don't have a shield. If you take a big enough hit, you just fire off an extra shot. There's no downside to it.
In fact, I think if I hold my shot long enough, I will probably just start firing wildly.
Potentially.
for a
Also,
very brief amount of time before bad things happen.
you did make it to 240. Well, technically not yet. But.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you've cursed me.
I think you'll be fine.
As I start getting absolutely bullied.
That is kind of funny.
Well, what do you call a reverse Nostradamus?
It's, Samaj Rost Gnome.
Oh god, he's speaking in tongues. Eh. Oh geez.
Oh, wow.
Oh well. I meant for that to actually aim properly.
That's probably fine. You were just avoiding this being super dangerous.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's cool. Everything's fine.
Fine. It's cool. I mean, I'm right here.
You're cool. People like you.
Those. Oh. I can't be too near you.
You get too zippy.
You get too zippy and too zappy. Too bippy and too bappy.
You're just a little clingy. Statically.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah, he just kind of
He
snuck
is-
up and sniffed you.
He hit me with the nothing personal, kid.
Like I live.
I would like your XP. Ah! Take
He's
that.
a pinball wizard. The stars in his eyes. That's a very different song.
Yeah.
I don't actually know how Pinball Wizard goes, so for whatever reason my brain went to Jukebox Hero. It wasn't even a good rendition.
Pinball hero.
Yeah,
The stars in his eyes. I mean,
yeah, it
it's
works.
got a similar amount of syllables.
Yeah. Lots of nano charges and a boost.
Man, if this one goes top 10, wouldn't that be?
That would be
hilarious?
something.
I believed in it the whole time. Remember that part where I said that it was a terrible thing?
And then you got all the way to the end with it, going, huh?
It was all to confuse Chimeric. I know he listens in live when we're recording, so he can mess up what I'm doing. So I had to throw him off the scent.
I do know that Chimeric was unaware of Cluster Truck and how the devs can mess with the game live. So as far as I'm aware, Chimeric does not actually have a
Well, yeah, but then you
backdoor
let
directly.
them know about that.
I did indeed.
So
I don't know if you can add a backdoor after the house is already built.
I've met some construction folks. I think it can be done.
I don't know. Whoa. Or if Chimeric would even care enough.
Care, yes. Be willing to put in all of the
All
extra
that
work
effort for a
on
dumb
top
joke.
of everything else.
Just to mess with you.
Also, maybe yes.
Chimeric just legitimately, they just get a... Chimeric literally just has a Lee is playing this game notification so that he can flip the switch.
It's just a siren that just goes off in his house. Just whoop, whoop,
It's just a little thing. He's watching it and he's got one button on his computer, one big yellow button that anytime he clicks it, Twin Strike shows up. But it only shows up if he clicks the button. So he watches to make sure that you don't need it, and that's when he'll let you have it.
So I know you were talking about Dying Star. Solar Heart. How spicy is that right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So you'd have 15 wild mods.
So
Times 0.4.
So that's 6 damage per second. That's still half of Dying Star.
And it would be less than that because you do have 7 defiances.
But just compared to Dying Star.
Compared to Dying Star, yes.
It would be half of Dying Star, but I think there's a lot of upside there.
You get your extra burn damage, you get a lot of extra just raw damage.
I've only gone and done it. Oh, yeah, we're fine. I could probably take another whole Solar Heart.
Would you take 2 more Solar Hearts?
I could take 2 whole more Solar Hearts.
Because you can't take 1. They don't come in packages of 1 anymore. You've hot dog bunned it.
Oh, geez.
Boost!
Oh, it's the Wave 256 bug. Everyone knows it's the Wave 256 bug. Oh, there he goes. All right. Alright, so now that I'm this far, how far am I going? You said it would be a miracle to get past Snake 1. Well, I'm already past Snake 2.
Yeah, and you're well above it at this point, so I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea. I feel like you've proved me very wrong because this build has gone from I don't think this build can really do a whole lot to you seem to be doing fine. Your biggest struggles are on the real big guys, and even then it's just though usually they come in small quantities. So as long as you don't get hit by a particularly cursed wave. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more.
Well, I'm about to hit wave 300, and then it's every 50th wave. For the guaranteed ones, obviously there's even more than that.
That's true.
You guys are starting to get a little frisky.
Oh my.
And 2 million. They said it couldn't be done.
It couldn't be done?
They said it couldn't be done. Who's they, you ask? Me and you. I think we both said it.
What? You're right, we did. But you did it. You've proven you wrong. You. Take that. You.
I mean, I probably had it coming.
Drone specialist.
Well.
Two more solar hearts?
Do I take 2 more?
Yes.
Now we're playing with fire, but
Well, yeah, they're solar hearts. So look at your. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
You might need to take a couple of masochisms. Although, would that actually help?
If I'm capped on damage reduction, maybe not. I might need more regen, which would be
Hypermetabolism, which would be 2 hypermetabolisms, which would also make the burns harder.
Yes, it would make the burns harder, but I would heal more than those 2 additions would do.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because it wouldn't be 2 additions; it would be 4 additions.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you are slowly dying, or you might have to pivot. Oh, actually, if you don't fire,
if I don't fire, we're fine. See, look at this.
I'm looking. Yeah, we need to get you either some hypermetabolisms or something. Yeah, I may have killed you. I'm sorry.
I mean, I knew what I was doing. Sometimes you gotta fly close to the sun.
Yeah,
to
the
see
solar heart.
To see how hard it burns.
Oh, it burns. Well,
See?
last
Got him.
stand.
Yeah, but that guy died.
Oh yeah, you're not safe anymore.
Yeah, but look at all that killing I just did.
Yep.
I go out my own blaze of glory.
Done.
Yeah, it was one too many.
Yeah, it was one too many. Honestly, probably two too many, but
I sort of knew that it was gonna be a bit rough. I was right on the line. I probably should have gotten 2 hypermetabolisms and then gotten 2
yeah,
more.
and then yeah.
But they
maybe.
were right there. They
were
so
right
enticing.
there.
The spice had to flow.
They
And besides, it was a good enough run.
Yeah, I
anyway.
mean that run was an hour and 10 minutes long.
I
there.
could
Like,
have top
it's-
10 babied, but at the same time,
I don't think he wanted to.
look, this one didn't deserve it. It's, if we're being real, it's fine. I got to show off. It got way more coverage than it was supposed to. So we'll
take that.
We'll take it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I guess with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.